Guys, get your Bitcoin off of the exchanges. They're just letting people know ahead of time. There may be something coming. That's interesting, but I don't know. There might be rules. What we're going to talk about in a moment, guys, as they say, not your keys, not your wallet. Elon Musk says, not your keys, not your coins. Guys, here's the proof that we're not making this stuff up. Because of MN crypto, transactions might be sketchy. There's one trade with that doesn't credit my $200,000. This is the conversation and the story. Pay close attention, because you don't want this to happen to you, do you? And especially when you don't have a lot of fans to back up your concerns, like we see here. Everyone, here is the comparison as promised today. I'm going to tell you a story about an exchange that has tokens worth more than $200,000 that they did not pay out. I posted it earlier, but I had to wait 6 months to tell the public about this story because if you look at my Twitter history from the last 6 to 7 years, I've only posted positive things. I want to end this on a positive note because I don't like negativity, but I feel like I have to warn you now because it's crazy that these things are still happening. 6 months ago, I bought ordinals and bodies for a lot less money than they cost now. Wow, that's crazy. I still have more than 80% of my viewers. I know someone at Binance. I should have some on my secret keys, right? Back in the day, I sent some of my audio to Gate.io in return for which was the first to list audience. Cash like Audi, and I put down when I went there. I already put deposit when I put the money there, it didn't get paid. Like, what the heck is going on? I checked to see if there was a number scan. The blockchain shows that the money is at that address. They won't pay. I even have proof that it's on a chain. The money is on the exchange, I send it to their deposit address using an already deposit address. However, they are not accepting any of these items, and there you have it. Okay, then. Now picture not having base. Or you don't have any followers on social media, so you're basically unknown. That's a problem, right? That's why you need to pay close attention. This is not something you want to happen. That will be terrible in the middle of a bull run. This is the message I want to send, and I'm not telling you to stay away from that conversation. Who knows, they might say something that makes things a little more make sense. I'm not going to use that conversation, though. I'm going to take everything down there because I'm so fed up after 6 months. I need my money. Please return my money and never do this to anyone else again. It's not your cash. You're keeping it for someone else. Please give it back to me, and I hope this doesn't happen to anyone else. If I get my money back, I'd like this problem to be fixed. If I'm wrong about anything, please let me know, and I'll be happy to clarify that as well. The point should be to encourage people to take responsibility for their funds and not trust any exchange with their money, right? Okay, well, thanks a lot. But I guess no one cares until it happens to them. But let's say we moved it away from centralized platforms and then maybe to ledger or self-custody wallets. That's where things get really serious. Is that really safe? It looks like nothing is. Take a look. Almost every file on Ledger Live has user trackers built in. There are still 310 files after I cleaned up a lot. Guys, Ledger really wants to know what you're doing on Ledger Live. Everything you do, every click, every word, and everything you look at is logged and sent back to Ledger. Guys, you can't make up everything you do on Ledger Live. They know how to enjoy downtime. What the heck? So Ledger, like what we've been saying, guys. It was good. In this case, this is what I've been saying about my idea that KYC will be built into the ledger. I think they'll make people show who they are right now because, guys, this is where the World Trade Center used to be. Remember the rules? Once there is clear information about cryptocurrencies, they will be used all over the world without these things. Guys, it's not you because Warren, who is it, though? Right, Senator Warren? These people will keep coming up with bad reasons to not use crypto, right? They'll only say, okay, now it's good to go when it's centralized. It wasn't meant for blockchain and currency to be centralized. Isn't that the funny part? Based on what I've learned about hardware wallets lately, could it really just be Ledger? They look like they're in the user data business. Of course, selling tools is just the beginning, that looks like the front end. My whole point of view on hardware wallets has changed, guys. I have changed how I feel about wallets in general. For example, MetaMask uses the same tracked record that Live does. This stuff isn't possible. It's not safe to use MetaMask either. There is no safety. That means that trades are not safe, right? Most likely, the centralized trades are not safe either. Self-building walls aren't safe, guys. What is safe now? We told you that this would happen. The next phase is the next thing that needs to happen. Don't forget that all of these things are happening right before organizations are used by the public. Okay, so my first thought is that we need to build it right away while it's still a native tool outside of the web browser. As long as it's web-based, environments will be following people around in some way. It has something to do with the new rules and scheme. Russia starts letting people send money across borders using the Tether stablecoin. It looks like this is how and why they're going to crack down on cryptocurrencies, right? You all know that the US is against Russia, right? They're at odds with each other. Russia now likes cable. What does that mean? Connect USET $1 billion were just made by the guys at Tether Treasury. They went to the markets to save them. Are you sure? Bitcoin's price dropped sharply yesterday. Now that volume and liquidity are drying up, the Bitcoin group is desperately trying to add fake liquidity to keep prices from falling even more. But that's good right now, right? But it won't be, guys, in the end, right? This is what they're going to do until they have full power over everything. Right now, Bitcoin is just a big game of musical chairs. See how weird this market is? Since someone knew at 6 p.m. yesterday, Elizabeth Warren was going to introduce this bill that would make the United States the most crooked country in the world, right? They slashed the price because they thought news was on the way, right? Then this happened just in the US. Right? Senator Warren has introduced a plan to crack down on cryptocritical cracking. You guys are all secret trading. She makes $285,000 a year, but her net worth is $67 million, right? Then they will ban themselves before the autumn. They're not on your side, right? In other words, these people are killing 10 birds with one stone. This is crazy. I've seen guys before Warren gets more members of the banking committee to support a bill that would crack down on the use of cryptocurrencies to move money and avoid paying taxes on drugs. Guys, look at what they're using, okay? It all has to do with one cryptocurrency. Russia is now getting help from USCT. Or Russia's use of the USCT right wire. Can you guys see what's going on now? What do you guys think? The plan is so clear, I can't believe it. The Treasury Department is making it clear that we need new laws to stop people from using cryptocurrencies and giving T groups power. The drug lords of bad countries, gangs that use malware and freezers to get rid of sanctions, launder billions of dollars in stolen money, pay for illegal weapons programs, and make money from devastating hacking. 5 new senators, including 3 members of the banking committee, have joined the fight to get things done. What a great sign. Our bill, which has support